Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I made this cone shaped design headband. So everything needed for the making of this headband is the scissors, my Alice band, a measuring tape, and the fabric, and a hot glue gun. You can either use that or UHU. So for the fabric, what I use is ashoke. I'm using ashoke, and the length I use is 7.5 inches. I used 7.5 by 6.5. The actual cake came in 6.5, while the length was 7.5. And I have it in like 7 pieces of it. I have 7 pieces of that measurement. Then this other piece is for wrapping my Alice band. So guys, the measurement for the Alice band I'm using is 1 inch. My Alice band is 1 inch width, then the length is 14.5 inches. So I'll show you how to wrap the Alice band later. For now, let's get back into the making of the cones. So what we are going to do now, we're going to take the fabric to our machine and fold in like that. So we'll make the edges smooth. We're just going to fold in and sew on that spot I'm going to show you right there. So guys, I'm done sewing the edges of my fabric. So as you can see, it's smooth. So I've done sewing the edges of all the pieces. So what we're going to do now is I'll just take the measurements I have. Here I have 6.2 inches for the length and 6.2 inches for the width. So guys, it doesn't have to be this perfect. We just need a square. So what we are going to do now is flip over to the wrong side of the fabric. Then we are going to place one point to the other to give us a triangular shape. Just like that. I'm going to do it again. Flip it over, then place one point to the other. That is, the triangular shape should be the front, like the right side of the fabric. So what we are going to do next is take it to a sewing machine, then close up the holes. So I'm just going to show an example of how I did it, just in case it's not clear. So I folded the fabric into a triangular shape, so I'll just put it on my machine and sew the edges together. So this is how it should look after joining the edges. This is how the joint part should look. Now I'm done joining the edges together and we have a triangle. So I'm just going to keep this aside and show us how I'm going to wrap this fabric on the Alice band. So remember, I took the measurement of the Alice band and it was 1 inch. So for the cutting of the fabric, I'm going to use 2.5 inches. That's 2.5 inch. So it will wrap it properly since it's a 1 inch Alice band. So I'm just going to cut it 2 pieces of that because the length of this material is not that long. So I'm just going to cut 2 pieces of 2.5 inches. And now I'm just going to fold in about 1/2 inch. So we'll use our glue to glue it down at that point I'm holding, so we'll just wrap it around. So let me get the glue gun and I'll show you how it's been done. So guys, my glue gun is plugged in, so I'm just going to fold in about half an inch of the fabric like that. We're going to use it to wrap the Alice band. I'm just going to apply gum at that point, then place the fabric on it like that, then turn it around and apply gum. So we just place the fabric on the Alice band like that. Now we're just going to flip it over, then start moving it in round the Alice band. So where you notice there's an opening, we'll just put the gum so the color of the Alice band will even show at all. So I'm just going to wrap it around, guys. Just watch. So I've almost gotten to the end of the fabric. I'm just going to put gum and glue it down there so I can continue with the other part of the fabric. So now we'll pick up the other part of the fabric, then fold in half an inch also, then place it, use a gum, then place it down, place the fabric onto the Alice band, just like that. So guys, if you have a longer fabric, you don't need to cut it into two pieces, it will be easier. So you just place the gum at the beginning how we started, then just wrap it round till you get the other end of the Alice band. That will make the work more easier, but since my fabric wasn't enough, so I had to cut it into two different pieces. So that's how we wrap the Alice band down to the other points. And when we get to the other point, we just apply gum and pin it down, just as we did for the first point. So it's as simple as that, guys. So moving on, we'll start forming the cone design. What we're going to do now is pick one side of the triangular shape, then apply gum to the tip first, then bring the other side to it, just like that. We're just going to bring the other side to it, then apply gum to the rest, then just close it up like that. So that's how we'll be doing the rest. Anywhere there's an opening, you just put your gum and cover it with the other side of the fabric, just like that. So I'll be making another example just in case you missed the first one. We'll take the triangular shape of the fabric, then apply gum at the tip first, then close it up with the other part, just like this, and apply gum again to the same part, closing it up with the other part. That's how we get the cone shape. So like I said, whenever there is an opening, you just use your gum to close it. So that's how we're going to do for all the cones we have here. Remember, I have 7 pieces, so that's what we're going to be doing basically to all the cones, to all the fabrics we have here, turning them into cones. So now guys, it's time to apply the cone design on the Alice band. So what we're going to do now is we're going to leave about an inch before an inch gap before we place the cone, so the design won't totally be at the back. So we leave at least an inch gap then before we place the cones, just like that. So you apply your gum and place the cones on it. Make sure the cone is in place and it doesn't fall off anytime soon. So we're just going to arrange the cones on the Alice band. So you can arrange it anyhow it suits you. So this design basically is how I want to arrange the cones for this particular video. So you can just be creative about it. You can put it on both sides, you can put it on one side depending on what you want or what your client wants. So this is what I'll be needing. So any design I make on this video, it's basically what I want. So just be creative about it. As you can see guys, I'm actually searching for a good spot to place the cone design on this headband. That's why I said you could get creative with yours anyhow you want it to be, just do you. So I'm just going to bring the finished look of the headband after this video, but before then, if you're yet to subscribe to our channel, please click on the subscribe button below, like our video, and if there is anything, any suggestion, any question, and any video you would like us to upload on the next time we come here, you can also drop it in the comment section below. I'll be sure to get back to you. Alright guys, bye.